friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I'm doing something a little different today because I have not bought a Soft Flex design kit in like probably about a year, and I just keep forgetting about it. And then when I when I finally remember, it's too late. They're sold out. So this time I got on board right away, and I made sure that I was able to get a kit and then the extra strand that goes with it by Jesse James Beads. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and design with it, and I'll show you what it's all about. And it's not like a monthly subscription where you need to subscribe monthly. You just go to softflex.com every month. You get your design kit. As soon as they roll it out, they'll give you the date. They'll let you know when you can start posting photos to their Softflex Facebook group and everything. And once you do that, you're in. And they do like little contests and stuff over there on the Facebook group. So I'll have to give you the link for that too. But I've been really, over the past, like, I would say probably 8 months or more, I've been really trying to switch over to Softflex more. I still use other stuff too, and I always will. But I always find myself grabbing towards my Softflex stringing materials and the crimps and everything else. So I think it's more of like, just because I've been using it, I love it that much more. So let me go ahead and turn you guys around, and I'm going to show you what came in this month's kit. So this month's kit is called Thanks to Latte, and it's a design challenge kit, and it comes with pretty much everything you need minus your tools, of course, right? So let me just get a mat out here because we're going to open it up. And every month, Jesse James Beads designs a designer strand to go along with it. My little package came untied. I haven't opened it yet because it's still taped, but and like, we're going to save the string, right? Because we'll use it eventually. Maybe we'll use it today. Who knows? So here is the Jesse James strand that you buy separately to go along with it. It's a little add-on, and it's really cute. So there's some glass beads and ceramic and metal, and these like European large hole beads, this really adorable boho bead with all these little flowers on it, just so stinking cute. So we got that, and I'm in love with that. Like, I feel like I want to be like Jennifer Miller and go buy another strand so I can just keep one. All right, so let's open this up and let's see what it's all about. So this design challenge kit is very unique, and if I can remember correctly from the last one I bought, it comes with pretty much everything you need besides, of course, your tool. So it's a great gift to get somebody who is into doing the beading and the jewelry and stuff like that too, or maybe someone who's new to it and they're just starting, because it comes with everything. So let's look at this first item we have here. Okay, so first, we have a pair of earrings. So let's see. Okay. So this is coffee bean earrings. They already made you like a little pair of earrings. Isn't that cute? I'll totally wear those. And then they have like little tiny ceramic latte cups. Look how sweet those are. Look, the little handle. And they're drilled through the center. And then we have some little pieces of cake, little tiny ceramic cakes. Really adorable. There's the frosting, and they're drilled down through the center. So cute. So cute. And then let's see what we have. We have, this is the Thanks to Latte. Softflex and Jesse James Beads went together and made this, and it is a little bead mix. So let me go ahead and get that open. I'm gonna cut the tape off camera. So this is awesome because you're getting, like, if you're not familiar with Jesse James Beads, you're getting a little taste of that company as well. All right. Let's pop it open and let's see what we have here. I'm just going to dump it out on my mat Okay, we have two little crocheted like little sweater beads. These are really adorable. We have some glass drops. This is in this beautiful brown color with the gold. We have some more ceramic beads, which I am like totally into. We have some large hole gold beads. Loving those. These are super cute. They have like little hearts all the way around them. We have a bunch of different glass beads. We have blue and pink, and we have this like really pretty off-white color. All of them really, really, really pretty glass beads. We have several bead caps, and we even have some rhinestone rondelles. Really, really pretty little grouping of beads. Next we have these hold on, finding it. Okay, so these are 10mm pink ceramic round beads. So these have a nice giant hole too. Really, really nice. I love the ceramic beads. It comes with some soft flex, which is amazing. We love that it comes with some soft flex. It comes with the antique brass color in the medium. And this is equivalent to a 49 strand wire. And we have here, we have some rondelles. We have 6x8 brown check glass rondelles. I like this. It's like almost like a brownish butterscotch, almost like a toffee color. We have some fire polish. We have some 4mm brown fire polish. And we have some 7mm teal fire polish. And then last we have some other great items here. We have, oh wow, they gave you a lot. A full little baggie of the Softflex 2x2 gold-filled crimp tubes. Look at that. These are like treasure, guys. These are nice. And I had just ordered some too. So this is just going to add to what I have, which is amazing. And then these are the best ear wires. These are the ear wires I've been using for some time now, and I love them. Let me get them out here. So here you got a pair of gold ear wires. We have two little Latte charms. Aren't those cute? And then they gave us a lobster clasp as well. So really, really great to have this whole like little collection. And like I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh man, there's so much ceramic, and I really would love to do like a really fun ceramic bracelet. And I think I just might, because there's a lot of opportunity here to really have fun with it. So, and I'm thinking like these pink are really, really adorable. Of course, like the little slice of cake is so cute. These cubes are awesome. And I'm thinking I'm going to want to do that. And I don't know if I want to do some leather or if I want to maybe incorporate this beading cord somehow, which I definitely could. Could double it up even and do something fun with it. So let me grab a couple things. I'm going to see what I have as far as like a button. I know I just recently got some buttons from Softflex, so I'm going to check that out and see what I have. If not, I think we're going to go ahead and try to figure something out that we can do. So I'll be right back. Okay, I cut my pink strand loose here and got rid of the little cord. I do want to use these, and I'm thinking that we could do like a really fun little bracelet. So what I'm thinking is if we did like 5 of these, and then I think we're going to need, I really kind of want to have some little spacers in there, and I kind of like, we're going to open this up. As much as I don't want to, we're going to do it. All right. So we have the little gold ball at the end, which I really want to use. I really want to use these little gold spacers, the little sheriff stars or snowflakes or whatever you want to call them. I really want to use those. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't just break that. I don't know where she went. Oh, there she is. Nope, she's still perfect. All right. Ceramic. Okay, we need these spacers. I'm just making a mess here, but that's all good. All right. I know definitely I want to use these. I know for sure I want to use these and these. And I feel like I want to keep it pretty much pink and brown. I want to use these, some of them. Like maybe there's 8. And we're also going to use these little guys. And I think I would like to do a little coffee cup charm and a little cake charm. Really adorable. I love these, you guys, but we're not going to use them with this. All right, so I cut a pretty long strand here. I've got about a foot of our bead stringing wire. Just in case, I also pulled out this really fun little shiny button because we might do a button closure. I'm not sure yet, but I did pull that out. So we're going to start here in the middle. We need our really pretty pink ceramic bead. We're going to need one of these sheriff stars and another pink ceramic bead. I'm using the bigger sheriff stars. And we'll see how that looks. If I don't like the sheriff stars, then I'm taking them out. But I think they'll be okay. I kind of think I want to put more than just the one in between though, because they're really fun. Let's see how many of the little ones do we have. I have 4. So if I actually have 4 more of the big ones. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the little one in between and then 2 of the 2 big ones. So it makes it like a nice chunky look. So we'll do that again. I really like to stack spacers. It just gives it such a really cool look. So there's that. And there. And then our last one will be right here. Oh, I have a kitty who wants in, you guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to let him in. Sounds like it's my little Cheeto. Right? Yep, it certainly was my little Cheeto man. He is in here now with us. While I'm at it, I'm grabbing out a couple ball head pins for our little charms that we're going to have. All right, so next we're going to just use these little gold spacers at the end of our pink. Just like that. Okay, really, really cute. That's what it looks like so far. Okay, and then we're going to use our other ceramic bead on both sides. Hey, Cheeto. Cheeto. No. 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 Sorry, guys. He's being a little turd. Sorry. All right, so then let's put on some of our rondelles. So I'm thinking let's do 2. And then on one side is where I want my little charms to hang. So they're gonna hang like right about here. Okay, just like this. But what I need to do is I need to kind of space them out. And for that, I think I want to use our little gold. Where are they? Thought I had little tiny gold ones. Oh, here they are. Little gold sparkly ones. So let's put this little gold sparkly one right here. I'm gonna grab a bigger gold jump ring because we're going to need that. As a matter of fact, we're going to use a split ring here, that size. I think that's about a 5 millimeter. All right, and let's put these on. I don't know if I need a little bead underneath. Nope, that one I'm good. So we're gonna go ahead and do our wire wrap loop on here because we're gonna feed these on. We're gonna put them on our jump ring. Both of our little charms are gonna be sharing a jump ring. And instead of me having to open a split ring, I'm just gonna feed it right on. There we go. Now we can trim that right off there. Let's make sure we don't have anything sharp and pokey sticking out. And then we have our little cup, which I think this one might need, yep, this one does, definitely needs a little something. Oh, we could make this like the bottom of it, but we need a little something right there too. So let's grab this little blue one. And then we can put our coffee cup on it. Look, it's almost like it's on a little coaster. A little sparkly coaster. All right, and then let's do this. Let's feed him on as well. And we can just wrap this around. Trim off what we don't need from our wrap. And just make sure we're not going to be pokey here. There we go. All right, so then if we feed this little cute little charm set on and then put our other little gold spacer here. There we go. So this is what we have so far. And this pretty much takes up the same amount of room as 2 of these rondelles. So I'm just gonna feed on 2 more rondelles on this side. Cheeto, get out of there. He's such a little stinker. And then we will put on a couple of our little latte ones here. The light colored. And then let's put this on. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we still have room to bead because we're using some larger beads. Hold on one second. It's time for me to kick the cat out. I'll be right back. He's being such a stinker. Okay, guys, sorry about that. So now we are pretty much where we need to be as far as making our button loop and our button, putting our button on. So we're going to put the button on this side. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of our crimps. We're going to need 2 of them out, so I'm going to leave 2 out. Put the other 2 in here. I want to use some of these brown fire polish. I'm just going to dump those out here. I'm going to organize this into a tray when I'm all done. We're going to need 1 of these little brown fire polish right here. And let that fall all the way down. We're going to do our crimp right up here. And our button. We're going to make our loop behind our button. Put our tail through that crimp. Pull it up so it's snug enough around the button, but your button, you want your button to be able to move. So don't go crazy with it. You want it to be able to be flexible. And then we're going to use our magical crimpers. And we're just going to come into this little crimp tube here. We're going to make sure that our crimp is in this little notch. If you can see that little notch there. Make sure it looks good. And then we're going to smash it down. And now we have a little square. We're going to turn it on its side, put it back in that same little space, squish it down. So now we have like a squish square. And then we're going to just put our crimper back on. And we're just going to turn it until we no longer feel any resistance from our crimp tube. And now we have the perfect little crimp bead. Look at that. All right, so now we're going to take all of this and we're going to scoot it up towards our button. I'm going to see if the tail fits through any of this. Does not fit through that little fire polish, so we're just going to snip it off right here, really close to that crimp. Now we can let gravity slide it all the way down. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take one of these little brown ones again. Actually, let me just see real quick, because I might not. No, I don't want to use one of the little brown ones. Okay. I mean, I do, but I want to use my crimp on here first. So we're going to put our crimp on here first. Then we're going to start feeding on some of these little brown beads, because these are going to be our loop for our little button over there. Don't know how many we need. We'll test it out. I think we'll start with 10 and we'll see what that does for us. So there's 8. There's 9 and 10. So if I take this and I make a loop, I'm going to try to hold it together pretty tightly, okay? Because when we go to put that back through, all right, looks like 10 is going to be perfect. All right, so we have our 10 4mm fire polish beads here. We're just gonna, I know this won't go through one of these beads, which is why I don't have one by itself, but we will put it through our crimp tube. And we're gonna put it through these first 2 off-white beads here, just so that we can get it, pull it down, pull everything down. I'm gonna try really hard to not have our wires be crossed inside that crimp tube. All right, so here we are. And now we're just going to double check. I think if we loosen it up just a little bit right here. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. We're going to want this to be a little bit looser right here anyway, just so we can get our crimper in there and crimp down our crimp tube. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so now we got that. And we can come in here, snip that off. We'll save this because it's enough to make something else. And then here is our cute little Thanks a Latte bracelet. How darling is that? Let's try it on. And there we go. Oh, it's cute. So here it is. This little button turned out perfect for it. Here's our cute little cake and coffee charm. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I love ceramic beads. It's one of my favorite things. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. This was a lot of fun. I'll leave some information in the description below so that you can go to Softflex and check out everything. They might still have some of this kit in stock. I'm not sure. You can double check. But if not, you can always get the next one.